Yo, everybody, it's Heat Overrun, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week. And Dr. Roto, if you haven't been to the site yet, head over there right now and check out Ted's Beyond the Box scores. Doc has his prescription note. Alicia's got quarterbacks to pick up. We have so many articles hitting. Heck, my article hit the hard hits and cool picks. Oh, yeah, because we're all getting ready for the waiver wire. For everybody that's in the playoffs, congratulations. Hopefully you did it by using our site because that's what everybody seems to do. Some things were uncontrollable, though. I mean, I got two teams that made it in. I won, and I went from the 4th overall seed to the 6th seed, but I'm still in. And then I had my first place, second place, third place team in my old school McDonald's League team. Yo, that team came back. They won second in scoring, tied four other people for first place. But because my scoring and everything else was good, I'm the first place champion. Oh, yeah. And that's what you do. I lost Chubb. I lost Connor for a certain amount of times. I had DK Metcalf out. I had Amon St. Brown out. I forgot the Raw there, but it don't matter. We're all into it. I had so many people out. Gooder out, right? But it's all about how you draft and making that team fit. And how that team fit was I backed up Chubb with Ford. I also had Evan Ingram. I had Drake London on this team. I had Adam Thielen on this team. So for a lot of weeks, I have Derrick Henry on this team. My keeper was Nick Chubb. So that guy was out. And that's why you do team structure. You look at rankings and you just really try to get a few drafts in real quick. So that way, when you get to your real draft, you own it. And that's what you do. You just make the best of what you can. And that's what I did. And it got me first place. And I'm pretty sure I get a little cheddar for that as well, too. On top of getting a bye week, which, woo, means I'm going to have a chance at more money. All I got to do is come out that bye win. But let's get to it. Let's review last week's hits. All right, we got Paulson, Adebo. Oh, yeah. Came out good. Kenneth Murray Jr., great performance. Derek Barnes. I pulled out Derek Barnes. Ain't nobody else in this industry pull out Derek Barnes. I am an IDP hero. Hashtag that. That's how we roll. Oh, yeah. And that's what you get at Dr. Roto. You get everything you need, and you get the IDP hero, man. Yeah. That's what we do. My IDP heat check of the week, of course, because you got to get my heats of the week article to get the heat check of the week. And that's only on Dr. Roto, was Roquan Smith. He dominated. I knew he was going to have a great game against the Rams, and I also knew the Rams are going to run a lot. And that's the best part about it, because that's 4 check marks, 4 more wins, putting me at 47, 6-2 for the year. And I will say this, ain't no other defensive article in the lands of IDP, of fantasy football, seasonal, dynasty, better than that. And I'll stake that. Oh, yeah. I know it, because that's what you do. I live for defense. I breathe defense. I make defense happen. And that's what happens. Oh, yeah. Let's get over to the new picks, right? Yo. Yeah, I can't believe this dude is 20% owned, right? Jaquan Brisker, right? Just came off of 17 tackles. And what is he going to do for you? Remember last year when I kept talking about, a certain safety, a guy, and I kept bringing his name up and how he performed during those playoff weeks? Brisker is just heating up right now. You can get a solid player on a great defense that everybody's overlooking, other than the idiot, the 20% of people that actually do have him owned in most leagues. You get him right there, and he's not going to stop unless he gets hurt. And that's the thing. He is this year's Jalen Petrie. He's going to perform for you, and that's what you need in the playoffs. You don't want to lose, right? You have a defensive guy go out there and roll a 1 or a 2. This is the playoffs. These are the best players, and you need those best players, even on the defensive side of the ball, and I got them for you. Let's move along. Hey, there's another linebacker just right off the IR. Played a game this week, Nick Bolton. Does everybody forget how dominant Nick Bolton in the Kansas City's defense with Nick Bolton is? Well, at 20% owned, some people know, but Nick Bolton is going to be back to his form. And for those people that may have lost a linebacker or have been kind of, Nick Bolton was your linebacker, but he's been injured for a while and you dropped him, you need to go pick him up right now. Kansas City has crazy games coming up. They are going to, they're definitely going to be in win mode now, right? So that means the defense is going to step up. And when the defense steps up, Nick Bolton's going to be the one doing it. He's going to be the one getting all the points because Kansas City needs it. And Kansas City is going to be throwing the ball and making sure there's a lot of time left for the defense to stay on the field long enough so that you get those tackles. Oh, yeah. Woo! All right, move along. Next pick. Another guy coming back from an injury, played, and he even lost his spot, Jeremy Chin. Why would I even mention somebody that lost his spot? Because Jeremy Chin is a great player. He is somebody that has dominated his position for the last few years, and he will be back to doing that. Right now, he's just not getting the start because he hasn't been there. And when he has, he's went right back out before he could even get his foot in the door. So while he's getting better, which will be at practice this week, he's going to be on your waiver wire. Also, if he is only 4% owned right now, just above him, and that gives you a player that if on your waiver wire and you do, have a dynasty team, you might want to go grab him. A lot of people's IRs were filled this year, so they had to drop some great players. That's when you go be a shark and get them. And that's why I'm reiterating that, because Jeremy Chin is a top caliber player that can definitely help you win a championship. Oh, yeah. That's how we're doing it this week. You got to check it. I mean, I wouldn't sit here and I'm not, yes, I do brag it sometimes about my defensive articles, but after the research, after seeing the hits, and after all the discussion in the subs only Discord that I do with my guy, primetime player, Dilla, all week, all Sunday long, and the guys that we come up with sometimes that they bring to me, because believe me, everybody, this ain't just picking your stars like Brisker or Chan or people that are like Derwin James Jr., like the more owned safeties and corners in this league. Dude, he, in prime time, man, dude, that guy comes at me with some players that's like, oh, okay, you want to roll me at that. Once I roll the stats and I run my model, done. And we get on it. And there's been multiple touchdowns scored. That's what we do. We make sure that you are prepared to win in your leagues every single week. We're not the fantasy gods, but one thing we are in office, and we do stay open. And that means that your prescription is always available. Oh, yeah. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. Get to the waiver wire. Good luck on your upcoming fantasy football championship runs, because I want all of you to win your championship. And if you're scared and you're worried, you got to head over to drroto.com, use the code word DOC, get a percentage off your subscription, and get into our subs only Discord, and we will make that happen. Oh, yeah, people. That's how we do it. Woo! Have a great day, everybody, and may the tackles be with you. Boom!